Hey everybody, Vanish001 here with my second part of the commentary on Arica Harbour. Got my Uzi with my 4x. 4x scope on the Uzi is a bit ridiculous. It's not really necessary, I just put it on, you know, for shits and giggles really, nothing really to it. What you want to do when you first get down is make sure A's opened up. Because anybody who jumps down onto it and finds they can't open it, I mean, it's a real letdown for medics that they can't do anything to open that up. I mean, you really have to be an assault, you know, an engineer to get that open, or a sniper with C4. But the guys moved their way over there and gotten the crate lit. Majority of the time, it's not a good idea to be sitting in A after you've lit it. Okay, you want to try and get out as quick as you can, or at least have people outside that can cover you. I think Aussie's actually in there at the moment, or Apache. We're just sitting around here covering. I can't really tell at that distance because I've got a couple of medics on my squad here. Just trying to keep an eye out for guys running back behind us. A lot of the players like to run up that right hand side of their base. You set up in the trees and that along that approach and get you on the way down. But anybody who's still running up there at this point when A crate was just lit and blowing up doesn't really have any sense. Now, I was called out on a sniper up here. The Aussie pointing him out to me, and I've caught eye of a couple of guys running up the 3-story. Snipers as usual. I don't really see a point in sniping at this point. I mean, we're all in here. It's close quarter combat time, you know, it's not long range sniper kill time. Can't quite get an angle on the shot, so I'm just, you know, making sure the other guys know exactly where he is and try and get him soon. One thing you really want to make sure is gone is the tank. I just had hostile tank called out then. You want to really make sure that's gone from this base because it does hang around for about a minute or so after the base is actually being taken. So there is that opportunity for someone to jump in and bring it down to the next base. You want to make sure that thing's gone. If they get a tank down onto this part here, it's very hard to get in there and get it. When you're playing this game, you've got to learn to shift with the flow of the game. If your crates are being taken quickly, quit your sniping and go close quarter. Because see this another sniper, you've got to switch your tactics and go close quarter. Now by close quarter I mean your assaults, your SMGs, your LMGs even. Having a sniper rifle, you might get a quick scope, yeah, big deal. But you're not going to be able to put down effective fire onto a crate. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get a shot of it, but we're pretty much the only guys down here at the moment, our squad. The rest of our guys are still up in the town. Their sniper rifles and shit. There's a couple of other blue guys on our team that have been helping us out a lot. You'll see at the end of the game that I think they get around 2,500 each or 2,200 or so. So they were actually pulling their weight in the game. It's the other 4 or 5 guys on our team that were just doing nothing at all but sniping. And they were being absolutely no help to us in this game. Now, these guys walking back here to our base when we're further down into theirs does not make any sense. Okay, they should be all set up around the bridge and the houses across from A. There should be absolutely no reason for them to be trying to get up behind us into the town. Now, that really sucks, getting brought back and killed within a few seconds of being respawned. I rage quite a bit when I'm playing this game, but, you know, it's good to let out the frustration and not to keep it in, that's what I reckon. So, everybody else is pretty much on the back hills, sniping, and not doing nothing. And you'll see on the next base, the harbour base, where it actually gets a bit sporty for us. Because these guys start really defending their crates when it gets to the harbour. And we have to really pull the weight of an entire team, just 4 guys. And you look, can you see any other blue dots around here? Look at them all up there in the house and that. up on the right hand side, that red house, all sniping. So it's pretty much 4 guys against 8. I mean, they're going to get 1, 2 sniper kills every once in a while, but we're down here doing the objectives, getting the crates. So just, I cannot beat medics sometimes, one-on-one, especially that MG3, mate. That MG3 is a beast of a weapon at close quarter. You don't even have to bring your iron sight up half the time, you just spray, mate, and its rate of fire is just devastating. If you're getting constantly sniped from this base on the approach to A on that right hand side, I'd be looking around the skeleton building around the back, the wireframe building. A lot of them like to sit there. See, there's 2 snipers, mate. They are in a close quarter battle, their crates are being taken, and they still spawn as snipers. You see that MG3, mate? I was shooting at him first, 4% health. So what was that, half a bullet had to hit him? And he was dead, but I just can't do it, mate. I just cannot win that close quarter battle. I think it really has a lot to do with our connections. So the guys have actually pointed out someone that might be behind us. The sniper's gotten up on the 3-story or something behind us. So I've decided to act as a bit of bait right here, sitting on the quad, just honking the horn like crazy. It goes on for a little bit, mate. It's a little funny. I just couldn't resist sitting there like that and doing it. Yeah, I think they just got him then, having a bit of a laugh about it. So I go for a burl on the quad. I just thought bugger it, mate. I get a bit that way sometimes when I'm playing. I'll, use a death just to do something stupid just for the hell of it. So I've just burled it on the quad, going for A. Many people know you can light it from the outside of the bus. You can disarm it from that side of the bus too. So I thought, oh, get away, I'll go for it, and I get sniped. The crates are getting lit, and they still go snipers. It really bewilders me, mate. I just can't understand the mentality. They're in a close quarter battle, their crates are being taken, yet they still go sniper. I'll never understand it. So A crate's going. Actually got screwed over again. That's that sonar dude, as I said before. Sometimes you cannot beat the Japanese players, mate. Their hit detection is just superior to ours. So the A10s are flying over. If the A10s give you a kind of a warning, I guess you could call it a warning, that you can move on. If you're in the black and you hear the A10s, you maybe will make it, but if you haven't heard them and you head down to like 5 seconds, you're probably going to die if you've already run into the black. A10s are kind of like a sign it's safe to move on. Oh, what a shock, I got sniped again, mate. Yellow rimmed house you can see in the kill cam there. That's also a great spot the snipers like to sit. That's that skeleton building I was talking about before. They sit on the other side of that, closer to the water, and they snipe out. So sometimes when I've jumped down into this water here, I've actually committed suicide. There's a certain spot that if you hit it, you commit suicide. This guy's behind us and he picks me off one more time, I think, or I think the guy swung around then and got him. Not too sure. But it gets a bit hairy around here now, mate. Getting into the harbour, it gets a bit sporty. So if I actually get a chance and I look back, I'm not sure if I do, you'll see pretty much us down here. I think 2 guys brought the tank down, they just died then. And that might be the 2 guys that weren't doing too bad in the game. Yeah, another sniper round. Got lucky on that, I didn't even take a hit. Don't know what happened then. You'll notice a lot of times with the snipers, if they can't get you on the kill, they'll put a mortar strike down straight away onto you. So I've seen a gun just pop over there, but I got lucky and one of our snipers took him out. Finally did something right for once. So this video is wrapping up, and I run over the hill in a second and walked straight into a bloody shitstorm, mate. I didn't quite realise there was that many enemies there. Just trying to get the guys in as quick as I could and make a nice spawn for them. So third and final part will be up soon. I'll catch you again next time.